Hi everybody, welcome and welcome back for those of you that have been here before to my channel, and welcome for those of you that are brand new. My name is Cece. My channel is Cece Plants. On my channel I do some cash stuffing, some cash planning, and a little bit of organization. Currently doing more cash stuffing just because I'm at the end of my nursing program and it's a little bit harder to get onto the organizational side of things, but everything is winding down for me in nursing school, so I'm going to be able to pick up with those type of videos. But today, in this video, I'm going to be cash stuffing $1,485 for, I believe this is going to be the 3rd week of May. And I didn't upload a video last week. I still haven't. I haven't gotten around to editing and uploading just because I got so busy in my last 2 weeks of my nursing program, and hopefully I can catch up and upload that and put it up before this one goes up. So you might see 2 videos coming up, but for now I'm gonna get started. This is I think this is the most I've done, the most amount that I've cash stuffed in any of my videos. It just happened to be that way. We had a little bit of extra income. My husband works so hard, and I'm really grateful for him. Because of him we're able to do this, and because of him I'm able to go to nursing school and not work full-time. So again, like really grateful for that with him. So I'm gonna get started. I redid my planners and I have a new wallet that I'm using. So I'm gonna get started. It's gonna be a little bit different, but here I have my list. I had to print this. I used to use the smaller ones, like really short, like I want to say like A6 sized a template of this same planning cash planning template, but it wasn't long enough. In my last video that I recorded, I needed to use 2 sheets, and I got on my computer. I said I'm gonna make a new one, and I realized I had already made this, so I guess I had anticipated this type of situation. But I'm cash stuffing in every single one of these columns. It's gonna be a little long, hopefully not too long. So let's get started. So we always do rent first, and for rent it is $340. So 1, 2, 3, 20, and 40. I'm gonna move this to the side. That should be better. Okay. So we have 1, 2, 3, 340 plus 340, that makes 680. It's a smaller amount. This 340 is less than what we usually do, but because for this month of May we have 5 pay periods, so we decided to split it, and I guess that's why we're able to cash stuff a little bit more, because we're saving less for rent, and we're setting aside for other things. So that could be why it's a little bit more money. So we're starting with, this is electric. It's a little bit out of order, but we'll figure it out. So I have 40 for electric. And I just unstuffed this envelope. I didn't get to record an unstuffing, but I unstuffed, and that bill is gonna be paid shortly. And for the internet, my next one is $15. So we have a 10 and a 5. I also, I think it's funny, I took out the trackers because I'm working on making some new ones that are gonna work better for me, because the previous trackers were a little bit messy and I need something that's a little bit more simplified than that one that I had. So for cell phones is next. Cell phones, we're gonna do $38, 20, 35, and I'm gonna pull from the back, 8. The last time I went to the bank, they gave me all brand new $1 bills. So that was a pain. It was a pain to count and it was a pain to cash stuff. And here they did the same thing. So I have all of these consecutive ones that are brand new, along with some other that are brand new. These are kind of crispy, but in the back are the older ones. So I'm gonna use those first. And so we moved on from cell phone. Now I'm at my student loan is gonna get 20. Student loan, a $20 bill. So we did 21 last week plus 20 this week is 41. Previously I had it set up as debt, so it was student loan and personal loan together, but I decided to split it so that I can track it a little bit more precisely. So student loan is done. Personal loan is next. For personal loan, we're going to do 165. So let's do 100, 50, 10, and 5. Okay. 150, and then 10 and 5 makes 165, plus what we have in here. 1, 2, 3, 350, 4, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50. Okay, one more time. 1, 2, 3, 350, 4, 420, 430, 440, 445, 450. So 450 in personal loan. And so that is close to being complete. Next week with the next pay cycle, we'll be able to finish this one so that we can send out the payment. And we're done with that one. For dental insurance, $7. $7. 5, 10, 11, 12, and then let's see, last week I cashed up and they're crispy ones. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 in dental insurance. And health insurance is getting 27. Okay, so 20, 5, 6, and 7. Along with 27 that's already here, so okay, 20, 40, 45, 50, 51, 52, 53, and 54. So 54 in health insurance. Okay, meds and vitamins is going to get 15 this week. We tend to skip this one a lot because when we do purchase meds or vitamins, it's in a bigger quantity. So instead of it being like a 30 count, it'll be 60 or 90. So it lasts a lot longer. So cash stuffing this envelope doesn't happen as often. Okay, so that's it for this binder. And we're gonna go on to this one. I'm jumping around up and down the list solely because I didn't write them down in the order that I have them in my binders. So because I reset the binders, so that's why I'm all over the place today, but it's okay. We'll move forward. Okay, so we started this auto registration, and this one, it's for both our vehicles, and I'm not gonna split it right now. Maybe in the future I'll split it and I'll have one for each vehicle, but for now it's together, combined, 2 auto registrations, 1 and 2. One vehicle gets $21 and the other one gets $13. So we're gonna do 20 and 1, and the other one gets a 10 plus let's see, 1, let's just 1, 2, 3. Okay. Hopefully that doesn't throw me off too bad, because they're brand new and they get stuck to each other and that becomes a problem. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So we're doing 34 in total, along with 34 that's here. Okay. Mm-hmm. 20, 40, 50, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 68. I wasn't expecting to get consecutives again, because I mean, it's been like it was over a week. I went more than 1 week between the 2 times that I went to the bank. So when I saw the teller grabbing the ones, I was like, no, they're all consecutive. But it's okay. We got it. It's okay. Next is auto insurance. Auto insurance gets $32. So 20, 30, and then 2. So we recently finished, we cashed up this one. We started, I think, in the beginning of January, and then our insurance policy renewed at the beginning of this month. So I unstuffed it, put it in the bank, and made that payment. So now we're starting over again, and we save $32 a week from now until the next time that we get billed, which should be the beginning of November. So hopefully our rates don't go up too much, because insurance rates always go up. Doesn't matter if you're a good driver, your rates are gonna go up. Like, we don't have any accidents, any speeding tickets, anything. There's nothing on our driving records, but our insurance policy, our insurance payment still goes up. So here we have 20, 40, 50, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64. Okay, 64 in auto insurance. Moving on to auto maintenance. This is a new one also. Okay, so auto insurance. I'm gonna do this, see if that helps. Okay, auto insurance. This is a new envelope, and our goal is to have $1,000, and we're working at saving $25 a week. So if we can ever do more, we might do more, but for now, we're gonna put 25. Okay, 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. So we have 80 right now in this envelope. I'm gonna take this out because I did say that I was building new, I was gonna make new trackers. So that's auto maintenance. Jim gets $5. It has a 5 here plus the 5 that I'm putting in. That's gonna be 10. So this is saving for our yearly membership. $5 a week, which is not bad. If you ask me, it's not bad at all. Antivirus gets $3. $1, $2, $3. One, two, three. And then 4, 5, 6. I might have to buy some of that. I don't know what it's called. It's the little pink stuff that the tellers use to count. Or people that work in retail also, they might have that stuff to count money. Okay, so basically these are like our long-term sinking funds. And here I have shoes. We also started this one recently, and this week it's gonna get $40. 20, 40. So this shoes fund is for me and my husband, and we have a separate one that's back to school for our kids. So here we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90. So $90. This one is home fund, down payment fund, and I have this tracker from Aya Plans that she gifted me, like a freebie from an order that I placed with her. I have it here. I'm just like manifesting, right? This is what our goal is in the future when we are debt free, to start saving for a down payment for a home, and that's the amount that we want to have. Here's our clothing fund. Same with the shoes. Clothing is for me and my husband. This week gets 40. And add that to the 50 that was here. That makes 90. We hadn't done a shoe fund for me and my husband loves shoes. Like, he is like the shoe guy. Tennis shoes and boots are his thing. So I'm like, why don't we just save? Because I know he likes buying that stuff. We are trying to get out of debt, and that's what we're working on also, but setting aside a little bit to purchase something that he might want, sort of as like a reward here and there, I think is perfectly fine. So clothing is done. Back to school for the kiddos is going to get $100. Oh, I have a tracker here too. We could fill the tracker in. So our goal with this one is to have 1,000 also for the kids back to school. We're at 200 now with the one that I just added. And let me fill in the tracker before I move forward. Okay. So this is one of the one of the trackers that I ordered from Aya Plans. It's just it's like sinking fund tracker. Each icon I set it at 20, so I'm gonna fill in 5 icons right now. Okay, so each one is 20, and I filled in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let it dry. Okay, back to school is done. Travel is gonna get $10. Travel is done. Christmas is getting $34. 20, 30, and 2, 3, 4. Along with 34 that it already has. 20, 40, 50, 60, 4 and 4. These ones are, no, I'm not counting them. That makes 8. So 68. I'm gonna have to figure out other ones, like getting ones that are more used, because this is like, okay, it's a lot. So our goal for Christmas is $1,000 also. And if we do get to this goal, I think it would be the second time. I'm trying to recall. I don't remember last year. I think we did save the money ahead of time for Christmas, and we didn't use any credit to purchase gifts. I believe so. And we're trying to do the same thing this year. We're trying to avoid using credit because that's why we're in debt now. So we don't want to do that again. So saving ahead of time. I know it's the middle of May and nobody thinks of Christmas in the middle of May. But I convinced my husband. I said, hey, you know, if we set aside a little bit every week, we'll have a good fund for Christmas for the kids so that we can get them the things that they ask for or things that they might need. And we might be able to get something for ourselves too with this number, because last year we did Christmas and we did not spend $1,000. We spent, I think, a lot less than $1,000. So conservative, it's not conservative, it's a lot more than what we did last year. So this binder is done. I'm gonna move on to this binder. I'll put this away. So in this binder, I have this envelope that's meant for saving for dinner with my husband, saving to go out to a nice dinner with my husband. But we're repurposing the envelope to save for celebration dinner for the day of my pinning ceremony, which is coming up this week. Like I said, it's the end of my nursing program and our pinning ceremony is this week. So after pinning, my husband and my family and our guests, we're gonna go out to dinner. And then later in the evening, my husband and I are probably gonna do something with some other friends that aren't able to join me for the ceremony, but they're able to join me later on. So that's what this envelope is for. So we're saving for this one. And this week we're doing 200 onto this one. So 200, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 50. So 450 is what we have now. I think that's more than enough. I hope it's more than enough, and enough to give a good tip also, hopefully. So 450 in this envelope for celebration this week for my pinning ceremony. Okay. And saving for my NCLEX fees, I finally found out how much it is. The website that I saw says $345, and then I think it's another $300 for the licensing. I might have it backwards. It might be $300 and $345, but it's those two things. So let's see, I have 20, 40, 60, 80, and then 90. So this one is gonna get, where do I have it? $10. So $10 this week. So it's up to 100. And I still have time to save for this because there's the process to be ready to test for the NCLEX takes a little bit of time. So I have some other things to complete before I can actually test. So saving for this, I have a little bit of time. I have probably 3 weeks more to save. That one's done. And then this is the licensing fees. This one has 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 70. And it is gonna get $10. Oh, 10. So it's gonna go up to 180. And I said I was taking out the trackers, so tracker is leaving. Okay, so that's it for this envelope, this binder. Okay, so this is my new binder. And let me put this here. Let's just keep it open. So I have here my no spend tracker because we're attempting to do a no spend month. And so far we've been not 100% successful. There was 2 days that we spent that was unplanned spending. So one day my son needed I think he needed a pair of pants for his concert. He plays in the band for school, and he had to go to a concert. He needed a new pair of black pants, so we had to go get him some of those, and that was unplanned spending because we didn't anticipate it and we didn't plan ahead for it. So that was one day. And then over the weekend, this was Mother's Day weekend just passed, we sort of like surprise spending, like took the kids out to ice cream and a couple of other things. So I'm gonna fill this in at the end to try to catch up because I had only filled in 3 and I'm behind. So I'm just gonna continue here. Gas this week is getting 20. I actually have it as 2 10s for some reason. I hope that's right. And oh, I'm realizing that I did 10s instead of 5s for something else. Okay, I'm just gonna move forward. Groceries is going to get 175. Something is off. 1 2 3. I'm missing 100. Let me see, hold on. Okay, so I figured out my mistake. So in back to school, I put a $100 bill, but it was supposed to be 5 20s. That's where my mistake is. So I'm okay with leaving it in here and putting 5 20s in the grocery budget. So this is gonna go back over here up to the side. Didn't take that long for me to figure it out. I was so scared. I was like, oh my gosh, I lost a $100 bill. What am I gonna do? I was panicking, but it's okay. Figured it out. So we're gonna use 20s. So groceries is going to get 175. So let's do that now. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60. Okay. And then 10. And then 5. So that's 175 for groceries. Okay. And this is my wallet. I think I said that already, but this is my wallet. I have gas here, which is only getting 20 this week because we already pumped before we decided to do the cash stuffing. Groceries, laundry is getting 30, and it's going to be 2 10s and 2 5s. So 2 10s and 2 5s for laundry. If you're wondering for laundry, yeah, that's a lot. We take all of our clothes to the laundromat and do it there because we're where we live, our unit doesn't have a washer and dryer in the unit, so we just gather up everything and go wash once a week, which is a pain. So besides being a pain, it's expensive. It's $30, about $30 a week, and some weeks it's a lot more if I need to do a load of sweaters, or if I need to do a load of like blankets or comforters, and it just adds up. So I'm looking forward to hopefully in a year or two being out of here where we live and renting elsewhere, so that we can have a washer and dryer in the unit and save, because $30 minimum a week is a lot of money for washing. So let's do the math really quickly. So $30 times 52 weeks is $1,560 a year, solely on paying for the machines. That doesn't include laundry detergent, fabric softener, or any other things that I use to do laundry. So imagine $1,560. I could buy a whole washing machine with that. I'm sure like I might be able to buy a dryer too. Like that's just a lot of money. So back to it. Let's see, laundry, did that one already. Household this week is getting $20, and we're gonna do all fives. 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm gonna save up a little bit more into household next week. I need to replace some bath towels, actually. It's time to replace the ones that we have. Haircuts, skipped this week because everybody just got their hair done. I got my hair colored, and my 3 boys and my husband got their haircuts. So we're skipping this. And personal hygiene is getting $10. I think I have a $10 bill for that one. So I think this is everything. If I'm right, I should have just a little bit left for some savings challenges, and I set aside, it should be $20 in total here. So let's see, this is 10, and then this should be 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So that's right. Wow, that's awesome. Okay, let me grab these. Okay, so this is where I have my savings challenges, and so we only have 20 to set aside for savings challenges this week, which is perfectly fine because we did all of this, so that's okay with me. And we're gonna do this 12-month savings challenge here that I started last month, and I'm going to do into, let's come to the month of May. In May, I think I skipped last week, so I'm only going to do this week. I have the opportunity to catch up because I set it up so that it's only 4 weeks in every month, even though some months have 5 pay periods. I left it with 4. So I know last week I didn't do anything in here. This week I'm going to do the 3rd week, which is the one that I'm stuffing for. The week after I'll do the 4th week, and if in the 5th week or the 5th pay period I have a little bit left over to stuff, then I'll come back and do the 2nd week. But I'm gonna move forward with the 3rd week. So I said that I was doing $5 here, so I'm gonna check off this and then write in the amount. So for those of you that are new, haven't seen how I do my 12-month challenge, I made my templates and I put it inside of the envelope, and I'm just writing on the outside of the envelope, which is the plastic side, the plastic part, and the money goes inside. So let's do $5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Okay, that's gonna come into here, and I don't really care about if it's organized or not. I'm just putting it away. And then at the end of 12 months, whatever we have saved is whatever we have saved. I wasn't too comfortable with starting a savings challenge. There's a lot out there. There's like different ones. I can't recall, like like 5,000 in 12 months or whatever set number. I wasn't comfortable with going into a savings challenge with a specific number. So I'm making my own challenge. This is a blank to save whatever it is that I can save, which is better than saving nothing. So that's how we're doing it. And if towards the end of the year I'm able to come and fill in the first 3 months of the year, I'm perfectly fine with that. But if I'm not, then I'm okay with it also. So that being said, the goal is to have it done by the end of March next year. So we're done with this one. And we're moving on to this one, which is my 100 envelope challenge. And I wrote down here that I'm going to fill in the 5, 7, and 3. So let's see, 5, 7, and 3. So let's come to the number 3. One, 2, and 3. So consecutive brand new $1 bills are gonna go there. Why did I say 3 if I already have 3 done? Oh, I didn't realize that. Okay, so then I'm gonna split it. I'll do 1 and 2. That's odd. It's okay, we'll just move on. I know, I just folded the brand new $1 bill. It's okay. Some people would be cringing at the sight of that, but it's okay. They're being saved. $2. There's some cash stuffers that I've seen that have their savings challenge is for star notes, and I have never seen a star note. Never ever seen a star note. Never come across a star note, at least not while looking, not while noticing, but we'll see. I was being stubborn today, but there we go. Okay. 1, 2, and 3 are done. Moving on to the number 5, which is this one. When I had previously done this savings challenge, I filled in, I think, the first 2 or 3 rows here, and it started to get challenging to save the bigger numbers. So what I did was I reshuffled the money. So I took all of the money out from the first 3 rows. I have 1 through 30, and I brought it down to the bigger numbers. So I filled in bigger numbers, and that allowed me to start again at the smaller numbers. So that might take a little bit longer. I know that some people like to do another method that's saving $101 every week. that lets you finish 2 envelopes a week. So you should have the savings challenge done in 50 weeks. The way that one works is if you count the 2 ends, it's always 101. So 100 plus 1 is 101. 99 plus 2 is 101. 98 plus 3 is also 101. So if you're able to do that, you're able to save 2 numbers at a time, and it's always the same amount, and you'll be done a lot sooner, possibly. So let's get back to it. Last one that I'm doing is number 7. Okay, so now that those are done, I said that I did 1, 2, 5, and 7. So let's see, 1, okay. So we restarted this one on 4/19, and that's it for this tracker, for this savings challenge. So that's all of my envelopes. Everything was tracked. Had a little hiccup along the way where I thought I lost a $100 bill. That was scary, but I found it, so thank goodness it worked out. If you're interested in more content like this one, like this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.